In part one, we covered how Arc Raiders used AI voice acting, got absolutely roasted by players, and the CEO himself admitted humans are better. But here is where it gets really interesting. Because what happened with Arc Raiders is not an isolated incident. It is a warning shot for every company racing to replace humans with AI. Look at the pattern forming. Arc Raiders tried AI voices and had to bring back humans. Meanwhile, the entire gaming industry is watching and taking notes. Keywords. Studios, one of the biggest outsourcing companies in gaming, put out a report saying AI voice in gaming is evolving. But the smart approach is using AI as a support layer, not a replacement. Let the machines handle the thousands of minor NPC lines and location variants. Let human actors focus on the high impact, emotionally complex scenes that actually define a game. That is the model that works. Full replacement is the model that gets you roasted on Steam. Here is why AI keeps stumbling on creative work. It can mimic patterns. It can generate something that technically sounds like speech, but it cannot perform. Performance is about timing, emotion, lived experience. When a voice actor delivers a line about losing a teammate in combat, there is real human understanding behind that delivery. An AI has no concept of loss. It has no reference point for urgency or fear or grief. It just predicts what words should sound like based on training data. And humans can tell the difference every single time. There is a concept called the uncanny valley. The closer something artificial gets to looking or sounding human without actually being human, the more uncomfortable it makes people. And that is exactly what happened with Arc Raiders. The AI voices were close enough to sound human at first listen, but after a few hours of gameplay, the little inconsistencies stacked up. Wrong emphasis on words, flat delivery in tense moments, cheerful tone during serious scenes. Your brain starts flagging it as wrong, even if you cannot articulate exactly why. And once that trust breaks, you cannot get it back. The other argument you hear is that AI is cheaper, and on the surface, sure. Generating AI voice lines costs a fraction of booking studio time with a professional actor. But what is the real cost? Arc Raiders is now paying actors to re-record lines that AI already generated. So they paid for the AI. Then they paid for the humans anyway. That is not saving money. That is spending it twice. And that does not even factor in the reputational cost. How many players bounced because the voices felt off? How many negative reviews mentioned AI specifically? You cannot put a dollar figure on lost trust. This is not just a gaming story. Every industry flirting with AI replacement should be watching. Customer service companies replacing agents with chatbots and watching satisfaction scores tank. Marketing teams using AI-generated copy and seeing engagement drop. Music labels experimenting with AI artists and getting zero emotional connection from listeners. The pattern is the same everywhere. AI works as a tool. AI fails as a replacement. The companies that figure this out first are going to have a massive competitive advantage over the ones still pretending a machine can do what a human does. The real threat is not that AI will replace everyone. It is that executives will try it anyway, burn through trust and quality in the process, and then quietly bring humans back after the damage is done. That is what happened with Arc Raiders. The CEO admitted the humans were better, but only after launching with AI voices and taking the hit. How many companies are going to follow that exact same playbook? Cut costs with AI, watch quality drop, then scramble to fix it? Bottom line. Arc Raiders is a case study that every business leader should study. AI is a tool, a powerful one. Use it for prototyping, for testing, for handling the repetitive stuff that does not need a human touch. But the moment you try to pass off AI as the real thing in a space where quality and human connection matter, people will notice. They will always notice. and they will let you know about it. The question is not whether AI can technically do the job. It is whether doing the job and doing it well are the same thing. Arc Raiders proved they are not. Have you run into AI-generated content that just felt off? Drop it in the comments. For the best and most up-to-date coverage of AI, science, and technology, subscribe, like, and share. I will see you in the next one.